San Francisco State University Finance 372, Team 3, Take 3, in action.
Hi everyone, my name is Randy.
I'm Brian, yeah.
And today we're going to talk about Boston Properties and our recommendation, which is to sell. We're going to give a brief overview, company background, financial conditions, stock valuations, and we're going to give the final recommendation at the end. A quick overview on the background. Boston Properties is a self-managed REIT. They go in the office industry. They're founded in 1970, and their headquarters are in Boston, Massachusetts. For some of the service and products, they have 163 properties across the U.S. They're in 5 high barrier areas, which is New York, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., Boston, and let's see what else. Okay, and yeah, they also like to invest in high quality apartment complexes. Some of their leadership, the CEO is Owen D. Thomas. He's been there for about 2 years, but he's the newest guy. All the other representatives are about 15 years of experience in the industry, and they've been with Boston Properties for about 15 years.
So these are the 5 top companies for office lease, and Boston Properties are 9.9 billion. And these are their strengths. It's the largest owner and development of office building in the US, and they have a full service real estate company, and they are concentrated in 5 high barrier to entry markets, and they have diversified tenants like tech and financial services. And their weaknesses are they engage in many joint ventures which may limit their flexibility, and they have a high leverage that will limit their additional financing. And there's intense competition, and their opportunities are there's strong growth, and there's a high growth in tech sector, and there's new potential for new development. And threats are there could be changes in interest rates, and there's also threat of national and regional economic downturn.
All right, so for financial conditions, we looked at net profit margin, ROA, and return on equity. We found that it started with the below average, then it went to average for ROA and excellent for ROE. Debt to equity, we found that this was a little high, even though it was below average. For the whole industry, we figured that the number was actually pretty high. Interest coverage ratio, we found this to be reasonable, even though it's still below average. And overall, we gave this an average. For the ratios continued, we have P and dividend payout. P was pretty high, so we expected a pretty high growth. Dividend payout was 70, and that was below average. Revenue, operating income, net income, and EPS growth. These fluctuated quite a bit, but we still gave the overall condition an average.
So here you can see the technical analysis for Boston Properties. We can see the trend line gradually going upwards over the last 5 years, but if you've noticed in the last 2 years, they've hit all-time highs in the prices, so we expect a bear trend, and we expect that the prices will come down. So looking at the perpetuity model, we have a risk-free rate of 2.5. We use a 0.7 beta. Expected market return of 8%, and that gave us an IRR of 6%. We ran the sensitivities using a FFO of 5.8, and we got an intrinsic value of 103, which is compared to the current price, which is 124, and we got a 20% discount. Going on to Gordon growth, we're using the same CAPM. We ran sensitivities, or we ran the growth rates at 8, 7, and 6, and then 1% after that. We used the 6%, which was right in the middle. We got an intrinsic value of 124, which is less than the current price of 128. It's 3% to scale. And for the multiple approach, as you can see here, BXP's competitors, we used a 20 multiple, using a 6.2 expected FFO for next year. We got an intrinsic value of 124, which is less than 128, which is the current price, and it's 3% to scale. Lastly, for DCF, we use weighted debt of 60%, weighted equity of 40%. We had our debt at 5% and our equity at 7%. We got a 6% WACC. As you can see, for the years, we grew it out at 5 and then tapered off near the end. So we went 8, 5, 4, 2, and 1. We got a terminal value of 112. And with a 6% WACC, we got an intrinsic value of 112, which is a 12.5% discount from the current price.
So for the net asset value, we use NOI of 849 million, and they have 154 million shares outstanding. And we found we used 4%, 5%, 6% cap rates, And for the first one, we got 8% premium, which is at 138. For the weighted average valuation, we used to give more weight to DCF and floating load. And for the middle one, we give 60% to DCF, and we got 116 the intrinsic value, which is discount of 9.4%.
All right, so in the end, our recommendation was to sell. The intrinsic value was at 116 versus 120 at the current price. And for the index, we decided to write forwards, write futures, write calls on futures, buy puts on futures, sell shorts, write calls, buy puts. And for REITs, we decided to sell shorts, write calls, and buy puts. Thank you.